Alright guys, we've got the 177 Magnum out. Gamo Swarm Gen 2. It's loaded with 10 shots of Crossman Copper Magnum. We're going to bring it back over here. They're 10.6 grain. And we're going to see, being we know what the 25s like to do to the steel side freezer over here. This is somewhere between 20 and 30 yards distance. You see where I've been hitting it with the 25. We ain't shot the front of it yet. And I'm curious as to what the 177 to do. So, we're going to turn this freezer like this. And we're going to hit this with some Crossman Copper Magnums. You set y'all up right there. Alright guys, now this is a little 177. Well, we went through there, through there, just inside there on that one you can see the copper. We went through there. This was 4 shots, holding freehand with my unsteady ass. I went hole through hole in one, and this was sort of a heavy gauge for a 177. These I tried to group. I did get 4 within these 3 holes. I shot this first one and then aimed at that hole, and that's where the other 4 hit with me holding just offhand. Let's see the inside. They did not pass through the inside, but they almost did. There's a dimple there, a dimple there, a dimple there, a dimple there. It started to tear there. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, four went through far enough for me to feel on the inside. So, while that's not quite as good as the 25 caliber rifles are doing, this is a much smaller projectile, a whole lot lighter. You're looking at 10.6 grain, I think it was, versus 20 grain, 22 grain, and 33 grain. So you're looking at, you know, probably 20 something foot, 19, 20 foot-pounds of energy or so there, versus 30, 31 foot-pounds of energy there, and 55 plus foot-pounds of energy there. But for a 177, guys, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. And I'm shooting from way over here. Way over here. Keep a walking, keep a walking, keep a walking. I'll get there eventually. But that Gamo Swarm Magnum. Now, I love Gamos. The only issue I have with them is plastic breech block. I don't like that. I really don't. Not when I've got much cheaper rifles that's got steel ones. But all in all, this thing is, for 177, it's powerful. Got a good bit of recoil. Takes a good bit of effort to cock it. But it's a blast to shoot. Like I said, I'm using 10.6 grain copper magnums in it. That's a pretty heavy pellet for a 177. So anyhow, there's the results. Don't forget, like, subscribe, thumbs up, and we'll catch you next time around. It's been the North Florida Air Gunner. Peace.